Thank you so much for joining me. I know we are trying to do this. We have been trying to do this. You know, our conversation online like for a long time,
Yes,
but I think today is
yes,
the
yes.
time we got it. So thank you so much for joining. I think you are a very busy person. You have a lot of interviews. I mean,
Oh,
the conversation going on your Instagram. Thank you so much for joining. I think it's an honor talking with you. Yeah, go ahead.
thank you for calling me and thank you for having me, Vinay. It's a
So, give me a short introduction about yourself and how passionate you are about the nutrition, the courses that you have done, and then what you are doing to the community, like in the Instagram. So,
yes, yes, sure, sure. So as you all know, so I want to say hi to everyone. So hi everyone, my name is Sneha and I am a software engineer by profession and by passion I am a health coach. So it's been started when I was in the I was the obese part of my life. Like my weight was earlier 60 pounds and then I lost weight. So that was how my passion has started for the fitness. And I lost around 15 kilo of weight and I help people to losing weight and maintaining of weight or gaining weight. So that's how I started online. So earlier I was doing healthy people offline when there was no lockdown. So in lockdown I came to my native and I thought of why not to start it online, and that's how I started coming online and started my Instagram and YouTube page, and then I started helping people. So I put a lot of contents regarding nutrition, fitness, workouts, and all those stuff. So that is how I found my passion in the
yeah,
fitness
I
industry. It's
think
like around 7 years plus I have been associated with
nice.
gym, nutrition, fitness, and all those stuffs.
I think you're doing pretty good on Instagram. I think you have a pretty good followers. I think you're doing it consistently. That's the one thing we have to give it to you. So we'll
Trying to
quickly
be
come.
consistent, Vinay.
Yeah, we have to be. I'll just
Yes.
quickly come to the, as a layman, I'm not supposed to give anyone, nutrition or what do you say,
Mm-hmm.
like diet kind of advice. I don't do that because, I am not 100% sure. I'm a fitness enthusiast, and I know what I can eat. Like if I can digest and enjoy the food, and then do the workouts that I want to do on a daily basis, I will do it. So I will not give.
Yes.
I'm not confident enough to give someone the advice of having, this is the kind of food you need to have. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you have to restrict this. I don't do that. So that's I wanted to educate some people. That's the reason I wanted to have a collab with you. Uh, so
Yes.
today, uh, I have a couple of questions, right? Um,
Sure, sure.
I'll ask you some basic question, like for a common man, what
Mm-hmm.
about diet and all those things. So please help us with that. so
Sure. So the first thing, Vinay, I just want to thank that you are aware of what you want to eat and what your body respond with the food. So I think that is the best thing you are having it, because many people they just randomly start following any diet, but they don't know what food items their body suits. So this is the best thing, that you already know what food items your body is reacting, how food you are allergic to, what kind of food you can include, what kind of workouts. So even if people know about themselves, is the best thing we can give to anyone, like in the community itself. So that is the best thing, Veena. That is really good, that you know what you want to eat, you know your body, how it respond and react. So that is a great thing, Veena.
yeah, so my first question, right, like so a lot of people think that if it is diet, you need to stop eating, like literally just stop eating.
Eat
So
boiled foods,
yeah,
salads,
yeah,
soups.
don't eat oil foods, don't eat rice, just keep on eating vegetables. So all these things happen. So I just wanted to ask this basic question: what is diet, and uh, how do we go about it? What do you think should be the perception for common people?
Okay. So diet is simple. What you're eating is diet. So diet is what you are eating that is nourishing your body, mind. right? That is diet. So people have this misconception that you already mentioned, that whenever a person said I'm dieting, they thought that okay, the person is not eating their favorite foods, they all are giving up the roti, rice and everything, and they are just having salads, soups, boiled veggies, sorted with nothing as in. So diet comes with your proper. So dieting, it doesn't mean that you are restricting food. Dieting is you are more taking care of what you're eating. You're eating a balanced food. This is the concept of dieting. Dieting does not come with a restrictive dieting. So dieting has two things. You have one. The first one is restrictive dieting, that has a conception of people. It is not restrictive dieting. So dieting that you are want to follow anything, it should be sustainable. So please remove this concept that if a person is dieting, that person will be on restrictive dieting. Restrictive dieting means you are avoiding all your favorite foods. You are just having fruits, veggies, soup, salads, nothing else. And dieting means that you are giving your body what the body need to function properly, what the body need to nourish their mind and body. Now that is dieting.
I totally agree. I think that kind of gives us the understanding that dieting means controlled way of eating food, right? So
Yes.
and we'll dig in on that, like we'll go deeper in that question part by part. And so we have this perception that fasting, right? We think fasting is the way to lose weight, right? And even though some people fast, then the next few days, if they eat continuously, suddenly they will gain weight. So this is the
Definitely.
second question. Weight gaining varies from person to person, right? Like, how is that?
So the first, I just here wanted to tell people that there is a difference between starvation and fasting. If we are starving, it means that people have this concept of okay, fasting is starvation. So starvation is a different thing, that you're eating food, but you're not eating in a proper amount. That is your starvation. Fasting is that you're not eating the complete food. You're completely on fast. So the fasting, now it's already Navratra going on, right? Many people in this 9-10 days, they will do the fasting. And in this duration, they lose weight. Again, when they start eating, they gain the weight back, right? Because fasting, the concept of fasting is, I think it's not very new. It is from the hunter and gatherer time also. Our ancestors used to do the fasting. Remember, whenever we had that time when we have the ancestors, they are gatherers and hunters. At that time, they generally get a food only one time, right? And then the rest of they do the fasting. So that's the concept coming from the fasting. And fasting has been given in different religions. We have Ramadan in Muslims, right? They do the fasting for some duration. Then even in Navratra, that is going on. Even we have the concept of fasting. So people do fasting not because the religion believe of anything else. They just do fasting because they want to lose weight in very short span of time. And that's the reason when you leave food, definitely you're gonna lose weight, right? And again, if you start eating the food, you're gonna gain weight. This is the concept that in fasting time you lose weight, you feel very happy. Okay, I lost like 2-3 kilos in 10 days, and then again when you start, you will be gaining way more back than what you have lost. So this is the misconception, guys. Nothing as in.
So that's what I think. It's also all the cultures who adopted fasting, I think they have a scientific reason to do that, right? It is good for your body. That is why I think
yes, it is good for your detoxification, it is good for your digestion, it is good for your immunity. There are a lot of scientific reason, and that's how even Ayurvedic and then modern science promote fasting.
I think that's the I think there's a scientific reason. That's the reason why they incorporated this into culture. So that is very deep rooted in some cultures, and some take it lightly.
That's
so I have another question. Like, can we actually reduce weight by just dieting? Like, let's say I'm a common man. I have gained weight, and I don't have time to work out. So can I reduce weight by just dieting? I mean, dieting and fasting. Do you think that will work out?
Yes, definitely it's gonna work out. So see, I can give you a simple and very scientific reason of why it is so. So I think everyone has heard that if your body is made of like what you are eating plus what you are doing the physical activity like workout, right? So 70% the percent is more weightage to the dieting and 30% is to workout. So now suppose that if I'm a person, I'm doing workout for at least like suppose 1 to 2 hours, maximum I can do 2 hours of workout, right? But what I'm eating 22 hours, that matters. Now if I'm eating, like if I'm going to work out 2 hours and 22 hours, I'm eating continuously, eating junk, a lot of, nutrient dense food, processed food, then what is the result? If you're working out also, but you're not losing weight because you don't have any concept of, restrictive eating and all those stuff. So dieting will help you to lose weight, but it may be not be sustainable. In that case, if you're losing weight, in that case, there are high chances that you're going to lose your muscle as well. So that's how the concept, the more better appropriate or approach will be dieting plus workout. So workout does not mean that you need to go to gym to work out. You can either do a simple walk, like 7 to 10K steps you can do. You can do skipping, swimming, any activity. You can play badminton, cricket, all those things you can done. Every person don't like do workout.
Anything which gives you like a physical activity is actually a workout, right?
So yes, definitely.
It doesn't really have to be lifting weights. You just need to go out there and do some physical activities. So I think in our ancient days, like people used to have actual work. Now
physical work. They'll do a lot of. They just walk for so many kilometers the same day, right?
So nowadays, the lifestyle of every human being has become so easy that they take their body very lightly, right? They don't work out, they don't eat good food. So this is, I think, what is spoiling people.
Yes, and that's how there are a lot of diseases coming up. In ancient time, we don't have like a lot of hormonal issues and all those issues. Now even a kid of 12, 13 years are getting diabetes and all the hormone related issues. This is because of our lifestyle. Lifestyle has changed dramatically for our age and a previous generation. That's the reason.
I think that I totally agree. We have become so immune. What is the opposite of immune system? Non-immune.
Yes.
We have become so
we are totally dependent on the I say technologically we are so much sound that we forget that we have our own stuff to do. So every time we just sit, even whenever we are eating in front of TV or we are scrolling Facebook, Instagram, and all those, and we are eating. So we are not eating mindfully. There are a lot of examples that we can give, right? Now earlier we used to go outside and play with friends. Now the kids, they have the phone, tab, and they'll be just playing online games instead of going outside. Then you can see how gonna they have an impact on the physical and as well as their mental effects, right? Even every aspect has been affected because of this.
I agree. That's the reason, right? Because even from the young age, we are getting spoiled by the lifestyle that we have attained. So that brings to my next question. So I think it's about your expertise, right? So what you do intermittent fasting and you preach about that. So tell me something about that and what are its benefits?
Yes. So intermittent fasting is an eating pattern. It is not kind of something with diet and all those. It is an eating pattern. In this eating pattern, you're gonna have two windows. The first will be your eating window. The another will be your fasting window. The most famous is 16:8. Like 8 hours you will be eating, 16 hours you will be fasting. So there are different types. There are 12:12 where you will be eating. So this is 12:12 is the general one, right? We generally wake up at around like 8 or 10. We just do the breakfast, and at 10 p.m. we just end our dinner, right? But 12 is a general thing, and then people has come up with this intermittent fasting. There are a lot of researchers has gone, and they had seen a very good result in the person who was facing issue with the diabetes and hormonal issues. So they have seen that there's a tremendous effect in a positive way when the person is doing intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is a simple concept. They don't emphasize that what you are eating, that emphasize that how the duration of what duration you are eating. So most generally is 16:8. Like 16 hours will be your fasting hours and 8 hours will be your eating hours. So what I generally follows is 16:8. So this 8 hours you can take your prime time. So my prime time generally start with like 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So there are a lot of things when it comes to intermittent fasting. There are a lot of questions that which I generally get. So bring it up here. So in this intermittent fasting, the people like, can I do intermittent fasting and how to start? So if you're very new and you have the habit of eating like 14, 15, 16 hours a day, because now people, they they go to bed very late in the night and they do the munching at night also. So you are not giving your body to, you are all, every time you are giving body to eat, right? So your digestive system is continuously working. Yes. So this intermittent fasting will help you to work, so that now you are eating for a certain time, and then now your body, you are giving time to your digestive system. In that time, they will do the detoxification process. That is how intermittent fasting become more popular in these days. And intermittent fasting has a lot of benefits. As I mentioned, that there are a lot of researchers has gone, and the people who has issue with the diabetes, to type 2 diabetes, has a positive effect on this. So it will help you to detoxification, will be helping in the immune system. And I've noted that there's a lot of benefits in your hair and skin as well. So your overall health will be gonna benefited, but it's not for the people who have some disorders, like the person who cannot fast for longer duration. So in that case, people can start intermittent fasting, but with 12:12, like 12 hours you can eat and 12 hours you can fast. So you can start with them, and once your body adapt to this, and then you can start moving with the 16:8. So there are different types. Like many people, what they do is 5 days they eat normally, and 2 days they go on a low calorie diet. Like suppose that I'm a person and I'm eating like my normal food around 1,500 to 600 calories. Now these 2 days I'll be doing like very less calories. I'll be eating a lot of fruits, vegetables, juices. I'm not having any whole grain. So there are different things, but I generally don't do that, because I'm a person, I want to have the food for all the days. So that's how I took for 16:8, and that and I think I've been doing it from a quite long time. I think from last year I have started, and I'm doing it. So I have seen a lot of positive changes in that. So yeah, you can definitely give it a try. It is a very good thing and a lot of researchers. So I think there's one more thing that I want to bring it up for females especially. So if you are female and you're just trying to, directly hopping up to the 16:8. So for them, I want to say that please go with the 12:12. And if you're comfortable, then you go with the 14:10, and then go with the this 8:16, because there are many researches that show that females has a negative impact as well, because they have a lot of hormones, right? So if you want to start with a female, if I want to say to the female viewers, so you can start with the 12:12, and then you can start with this 14:10, and then go ahead with the 16:8. Don't directly hop directly to the 16:8.
Yeah, I think there is a lot more to know about intermittent fasting. So
yes, a very huge concept.
We'll have to do another deep diving on that. So just to understand on the basic level, so how what is the time period that is necessary for, can they do it like a month long? Can they do it a year long? How does it work?
It totally depends on you. So as I mentioned, it is not a diet thing, it is just a pattern. So what is the best thing in intermittent fasting is that why intermittent fasting becomes so popular, because now suppose that I'm a person, I used to eat for like 2 or 14 hours, right? Now I'm already have decided in my time, no, I'll just eat for this 8 hours. Now in 8 hours, you cannot eat so much, right? So now what you're doing is so what is the concept of losing weight? So if you want to lose weight, you need to go in the calorie deficit. What do you mean by calorie deficit? Suppose that my body want to, so we all are working and our body needs some energy to use, like what we are eating, it will be converted to energy, and that's how our body functions. So now suppose that I'm a person and I need 15 to 1600 calories to do my regular stuff. Now if I'm giving my body 1200 only, this 400 will giving you this calorie deficit. And that's how intermittent fasting become more popular, because it is more way to achieve calorie deficit if you're doing intermittent fasting. And that's how it become popular. And because see, you can just try for 10 days, 1 month, there's nothing constant as in. So now if a person and you say that you want to use it for the lifetime, you can directly go in, because I'll be using for more than a year. And I am like comfortable in this. I can just do it for my lifetime. But I have known many fitness influencers who are doing since 10 years, 12 years also. So you can just give it a try, and if you feel like, okay, my body is going easy with that, I'm not seeing any side effect and all those stuff, then you can definitely go and have it till your lifetimes. Nothing, no constraint, as in you can try for 15 days, 1 month, 2 months, and all those. It is just a pattern. eating pattern, nothing else.
Great. I think that's great. So some people don't know that fasting can be done over the year period, right? So that's
Yes,
that's a good
yes.
information. And then it comes to next question is that what do you think? Give me an example, like what is the sort of food that you take when you're on when you're taking the ratio, right? On that, maybe let's say 12 to 12. In that
Hmm.
12 hour, on how many breaks do you eat, and what kind of food that you consume?
Okay, so generally I'm a person who like to eat small, but in frequent time.
Yeah,
So I generally a
frequently.
person I used to eat for 5 times generally. So it
Okay.
totally depends on you. So if I just give an example, so now let me just bifurcate into eating pattern and the fasting pattern. So the eating pattern, you can have your regular meals. So I can give you one sample that I generally follow. So when I wake up in the morning, I generally have hot water. I can either mix it with some lemon or something else. After that, I just go, and before that I just want to have black coffee. Sometimes it totally depends. Before my workout I generally do, and I break my intermittent fasting with juice. So generally I eat a juice of I can have a juice of your bitter gourd, amla
Mm-hmm.
juice, and your cucumber and tomato juice. I start my day with that, and then a handful of nuts. So I take 5 soaked almonds, 2 figs, and walnuts. I start daily with it, and then
Mm-hmm.
after some time I generally took some protein shakes. So generally I use with either with the oats and protein shake along with some fruits. Either I can just make it as a shake, protein shake, and generally start my day. So the first thing I wanted to mention to people that if you're doing intermittent fasting or if you're just eating normally, just don't eat too heavy when you're starting. Suppose what is the meaning of breakfast? You're breaking your fast, right?
Yeah.
Because the whole night you were on fast. So even it's not just for intermittent fasting, it's for everyone who are eating. So don't just go and start hopping with a larger meal. Just try to drink some water, try to have some fruits, some dry fruits, and after 30 to 40 minutes start to have your breakfast. So your breakfast, there's no constraint in intermittent fasting that you cannot have this and that. So you can have your breakfast, like you can have all those healthy options. You can have paratha, you can have oats chila, you can have besan chilla, and all those stuff. So I generally start my day with protein generally. So my day mostly start with the protein shake, or sometimes I'll go with the paratha and all those. It totally depends what my mother is cooking actually, mostly. But I generally start my day with the protein shake, and then in the mid time, so like in the mid morning time, I'll have one or the mix of fruits, a small bowl, and then I have my lunch. So my lunch is the most heavier part, I would say, as compared to, like, because in lunch I prefer to have a complete Indian meal. Like I generally used to have chapati or
More
dalia
calories there.
or millet, and yeah. Huh?
You add more calories in your lunch.
Yeah, lunch I want to enjoy like complete Indian meal, like Indian thali, which we used to say na. So that's how I took my lunch. So here I just take care of my calories, because we all know that if you're eating healthy also but you're eating more, then anyways you're gonna gain weight. So here I'll just take to have chapati or rice or brown rice or millet dalia, whatever it is, with some dal, veggies, salads, and all those. And then in the evening I generally have, so my favorite snacks time is like I just have some green tea, matcha tea generally, or along with some roasted makhana, peanuts, and all those. And dinner will be more lighter part. So mostly I love to have millet khichdi or brown rice khichdi with soups and eggs. So generally have this as my complete sample diet, which I generally follow.
I think khichdi is one of my favorite food, which
Yes.
uh, I
Yes.
I usually consume it. I usually have that in my weekends because we don't have in South Indian dish, we don't do khichdi, right? I go to a dhaba
Yes.
and I have
Uh-huh.
khichdi at least one in a week. So you were
Yes.
talking
Yes.
about protein, right? So
Yes. Yes.
when it comes to dieting, or maybe intermittent
Hmm.
dieting, uh, what
Hmm.
is the kind of supplements that you use? Do we need to use, or is it something that is an optional thing? How do
Yeah,
we?
so supplements, yes, supplements, the name is separate that you are supplementing anything. Suppose that I am on a diet and I see that, okay, in my diet, I cannot go up to the mark on my protein intake. In that case, I need to supplement it with the additional thing. That is how your supplements work, right?
Mhm.
Supplements is the missing thing that you don't get, you are unable to get it from your diet. That is how the supplement is completely optional. If you are getting complete your balance that along with your diet, you don't need to do with your supplements. So here we generally, because here I'm in my native, so here we don't eat non-veg for 2 or 3 days, right, generally.
Okay.
So and in between my mom do fasting and all this, so in that time we generally avoid non-veg. So in that case, I just started with taking the whey protein. So it is generally optional. You can have the whey protein. Either you can, if you're eating paneer and all those, you can have paneer, tofu, you can have soya beans, you can have chickpeas. There's a lot of options you can take. So, but you need to again consume it, and because all this stuff will come with the carbohydrate and all those, that's how I have switched to whey protein. It is completely optional. And the supplement, I don't know, in Indian market has a negative impact. So nothing as in, the
Mhm.
supplements are completely safe. You need to take
Yeah.
it from a trusted brand and you can have it. It's completely optional, guys. You don't need to be mandatory that if you want to lose weight or you want to maintain gain weight, you need to take whey protein or other supplements. It is completely optional.
Yeah, I think on that we need to do another video on that. Like, I think
Yes,
uh, there is a lot of things going on, especially in India. We think like
yes,
if we see somebody is regular to gyms and if they consume supplements, they think that, oh, that's already drugs. So he's like
yes, yes,
he should be considered a next level because he's not doing things naturally. Actually, uh, that's uh, that's one of the perspective, like wrong perspective that people have. Uh, yeah, that
yes, yes, that's true.
we can put that aside against. There is nothing like. I have been taking supplements. I mean, the whey protein, for quite a few times. So I don't see any negative impact on my body. I perform really well in the gym. I feel good. I see the growth. I see the improvement. So I don't think there is any negative impact
Yeah, yeah,
to anyone. So just
yes,
the
yes,
thing
that's
that
true.
they need to take it, buy it from a trusted brands, right?
Brand,
Uh,
yes.
we got that corrected. So, and then my next question would be like, uh, some people, this is just a general question. Like, some people usually uh, gain weight, lose weight, but then they quickly add on weight. Like, is that a genetic thing, or is that a food habit that they do? How do we
Okay.
relate to that?
Yeah. So there are a lot of things that depends on genetic, but it's nothing as in like 100% your body will be based on your genetic. So genetic has a contribution of 20 to 30%, 70% based on your lifestyle. So I think we already have covered that fasting thing, right? When a person you go for fasting, like complete fasting, I'm not talking about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting that you can do throughout your life. I'm talking about the general fasting that people do for 10 days, just like Navratra or Ramadan time, right? In that the people feel that okay, they are losing it because they are not eating the proper thing. They're eating on a low calorie diet, right? Now if you're eating low calorie, definitely you're going to lose weight, right? If you're eating less, then you definitely going to lose weight. But again, once you come back, because you cannot go on low calorie like completely lifetime, right? You cannot eat just your salads, fruits, saute vegetable and all to complete your lifetime, right? So
Yeah.
again, once you started eating your rice, your normal place like vegetarian, non-veg and all those stuff, you see that okay, you start again gaining weight. So it is not the issue with it. So there are many people who lose weight. So just not is that you need to lose weight. You need to lose weight. You need to maintain that weight at least. If you're not maintaining it, then you're gonna gain weight. So if I just give an example now, suppose that I am a person who go and for work around 1 to 2 hours of workout, and then I'm just eating a healthy diet and a complete maintenance diet. Now, if I just skip my workout, then what you're eating in workout, you will be losing some calories, right? You are going in a calorie deficit. Again, now your eating will be same, but you're not going for workout. So what you're actually doing, you are again not going in the calorie deficit. In the long run, you're gonna gain weight. So
Yeah.
for if you're a person you're looking for losing weight, go for a sustainable diet. So just try to lose one like 0.5 to 1 kilo of weight in a week, but that try to be in a sustainable manner. Don't try to go for the fat diet that is like very popular, like no paleo diet and a lot of diet like this military diet, just water diet. People go for people in 5 days, just do in 2 days they go for a water only. So now you see you cannot live with lifetime. You cannot just 5 days, you can eat 2 days, you can directly on having only more water for a complete lifetime. So choose wisely, choose a diet that is sustainable. You don't gonna get this issue, you're not getting that weight back. So it's the simple thing, and it's not just the I would say the eating pattern. A lot of things that been associated with the fitness thing, like your sleep cycle, your stress level, how much, like how was your activity, are you active throughout the days, and you're just doing the workout for 1 hour and the rest complete 23 hours, you are just living a sedentary life. So it totally depends on all those stuff along with your eating pattern as well and your habits. Try to opt in healthy lifestyle rather than going for a fat diet and all those. That will be long time and that will be sustainable throughout your complete life. You don't be getting it back.
I think you gave a deep answer to that. I think that some of the questions, these are some questions that I had. I think there are some questions asked by some of my viewers. So just a second. Some are saying that my audio is not coming. Okay, anyway. So somebody's asking like alcohol is good to body or bad to sports person. Yeah, what do you think on that?
So see, alcohol, it has no nutrients. You're just giving calories to your body. It's nothing else. So you're just eating a calories then. So there's no nutrients, no value they're getting from it. So definitely it has a lot of different things also, like a lot of disease and all this coming up. But if I just see in perspective of a sports person and in perspective of a active person, in that case, just try to have the food that has some nutrients at least. If you're eating junk also, try to have that has some nutrients at least. But in alcohol, I think there's no nutrients. It is completely a thing that is loaded with calories, nothing else. So definitely it's a no. But if you are a person who want to enjoy life, there are many people who think that alcohol being a part of it, is consume it 15 days a week, like once in a 15 days or monthly twice, and with 1 or 2 packs or maybe 120 or 150. I'm not much aware of this part, but you can just have in a proper quantity. Don't take it like every day. Don't take it like a meal, I would say.
Also, there is another question. What is your recon for weight loss? Is it
what is my
recon on weight loss? Is it calorie deficit or intermittent fasting?
Okay, intermittent fasting. Okay. So when I started my journey, I never tried the intermittent fasting. So the main concept, if you want to lose weight, is just the calorie deficit part. So if you're not doing intermittent fasting also, but you are eating in a calorie deficit, doing workout and have a healthy lifestyle, even you're gonna lose weight. So what I mean to say intermittent fasting will help you to restrict your timing, and that's how it is more easier to maintain a calorie deficit path. So it's nothing as the intermittent fasting is the only way you can eat your complete meal within 12 hours and still lose weight. So the main concept with calorie deficit along with your sleep cycle, water pen and all this stuff will come to the picture. But intermittent fasting is not the only way to lose weight.
Great. I think they got the answer. Okay. So far, I think you've done good. There is some technical issue that is going on. But the next time when we do it, I'll schedule this earlier. I'll do all the technical research and I'll come up with some more, the visuals and all. We'll do it again sometimes. So for this time, I think we had enough education. So thank you so much. I think our audience is also very grateful. So I'm going to do some more research and I'm going to clear that out. So I am very honored to talk to you, and then I think it was a pleasure. sharing this knowledge with you. And thank you for your time.
Thank you, Vinay, for having me. It was really a great discussion, and I'm looking forward for more such live sessions with you.
Absolutely. We'll do it. I'll let you know. We'll stay in touch. We'll do it sometimes in the end of next month, or maybe this month. Once I get everything cleared out, we'll do it again.
Sure, definitely, Vinay. Thank you everyone for joining us, and it was really great. So take care, everyone.
Take care.
Take care. Bye bye. Yeah. Bye.